Hello, hello, hello. I just got my 4K camera in, so I thought I would do a full unboxing and out into the world. So, let me back up here a little bit so you can see. This is a live unboxing. And considering that this was shipped over the course of 2 holidays, it did get here pretty quick. It does ship from China. I believe it shipped out of Hong Kong. But let's see. Cool. Little bit of wiggle room inside the shipping box. That's you can see that. That's what it looks like inside the shipping box. No extra padding there. That's what it looks like. This is very similar to Apple packaging. So I'm wondering if maybe the same factory or sources. Get this opened up here. Get the ASMR in there. Very cool. Just a little plastic on the outside. And I guess I better check. I didn't even check to see if my mic levels were good. Okay, yeah, I think they're good. The webcam reinvented. Got a little pull tab here. Very nice packaging. This packaging is almost identical to like iPhone packaging. This is a little magnetic cover on the camera for privacy. Little magnet. And I'm guessing inside here is the connection cable. Got a little, let me set this down. It has a little, oh, this is the calibration card. This is what the AI uses to calibrate the color. That's cool. This feels like it's made out of aluminum. That's neat. Oh, I didn't know if I have that on camera. This feels like it may be plastic. It feels like aluminum. Very nice little calibration card. From the demo videos I saw, once you get the camera hooked up, this thing's pretty small too. So I guess once you get it hooked up, you can do the calibration. So underneath that, this little piece comes out where the card, this little calibration card was in that, and then that piece comes out. Looks like it's got a setup instruction booklet underneath that. And then this is really identical to Apple packaging. The cardboard even feels the same. This is just a little box that pulls out from here. And inside the little box, looks like there's USB-C cable, and there's a little Allen wrench, or a hex wrench. I've heard some people call it that. And so it's got USB-C to USB-C cable. And this is likely this is a USB. Yeah, just a regular, not very long at all. Oh. Let me look. I've got a tape measure here. I'm going to measure it. It looks like it's about 3 feet long. Or could it be 1 meter? I'm guessing it's closer to I'm getting about 32 inches on my tape measure. So not quite 3 feet long. The USB-C cable looks like it's about the same. Let's see what this other little box is. Oh, it looks like it's the little mounting piece. So this is the piece that you mount you put the camera on to hang it on your device. And it looks like it's just a standard tripod mount, so I guess you could mount it to, if you had your own little tripod or whatever, mini tripod. Yeah, this packaging is identical to Apple. I guess since it came from China, that's probably a good possibility it's the same company that does the packaging. And this little Allen wrench, hex wrench, it's kind of hard to get that on the camera. Anyway, it looks like that's to put in the screw to mount it on the camera. So let's see where the lens is. Oh, and it looks like there's a little cover on there. So got the camera the right way. I'm just gonna go ahead and I guess you could use the Allen wrench, but it's probably easier just to spin it on there like that until you get it all the way down, and then tighten it up a little. And that, once you tighten it, it does have, you can rotate the camera. Okay. A little disappointed in the length of the cable. Most people that have desktop computers would need longer than a 3-foot cable, but that's what comes with it. So now let me look here on the instructions. So the instructions point out what everything on the camera is. It's hard to get used to. And then it tells you that there's a privacy cover. So let's check that out. Setup dot get Lumina .com. Oh, let me get over here. Let me see. Okay, so when you go to setup.getlumina.com, this is what it looks like. A little thank you for buying it. Oh wow, and the whole team has their signatures on there. Very cool. To set up the hardware, to set up your hardware, please follow the instructions inside the box. That's all the little instructions. And I like these because they're very clear as to what goes where and what fits where. That's always useful, especially when they ship international, so diagrams are a lot easier than words when you have a different language. Okay, so there is a warning that both the Mac OS and Windows software are currently in beta. So this is a very new camera, and yeah, so I guess you're running a risk of unstable software because this is a beta version software, but you have to install it to use the camera, right? So looks like there's some information here on the updates and whatnot. Okay, so they're advertising. They have all this stuff that it does with like as a aperture adjustment where you can blur the background and whatnot, and it says to use only the Lumina camera RAW format for now. And it recommends plugging it directly into your computer, not using a hub, which I've discovered on many devices that it often does a lot better plugging it directly in. So that's interesting. So apparently this is a lot newer than I thought it was. I mean, I knew it was new when I saw it. And I did want to mention that this this is made out of the same aluminum material like you feel on it feels like Apple devices. It's the same, like iPad, iPhone. It feels like the same aluminum material. So, let's see. Where did that page go? So, pre-January 2022 units have outdated firmware. So, I'm guessing this is pre-January 2022 since I ordered it just before January of 2022. It looks like I'm going to have to update the firmware. Improves the color output, fixes window exposure values. So maybe let me just go with the software for now. So apparently they advertise this AI function. Okay, that's weird. Don't want to do that. Just want to download it. I'm glad I'm doing this live so you can see the process here. Sorry, I was getting a call on my phone because I'm sure my car warranty is expiring. That's usually the call I get about this time of the day. I really don't want to use a third-party app to unzip something. Let me see if I can just download it. So, let me see here. Let me change this to full screen real quick because I'm going to extract this and see if I can get this to open. Okay. Yes, I want to allow this to make changes because if you don't say yes, you can't open the software. So let me go back here. All right, so I've got this open here. I'm Gonna go through this installation process. Select the start menu folder in which, okay, I just want to create my own. There we go. So apparently the software isn't fully developed on this yet. And doesn't look like it's giving any kind of information on installing drivers or anything for Windows, so maybe it just picks it up. Let's see. I'm just going to plug it into the regular port just because the over the lens. And that little magnetic cover just sticks to the side there. Well, I say it sticks to the side. It sticks on the back side. So I'm going to put this right camera. That cable is so short it barely even reaches my monitor. So if Lumina's watching, you may want to put a 6-foot cable in with your camera instead of the 3-foot cable, because that's pretty much a useless length. I didn't even see on the... Okay, so I guess it sets it up. Now let's see about the firmware update. It says to do the firmware update. And this takes you to another Google Drive link. Google Drive link. So I'm going to download that and hang on while I open that up. Let me open that firmware tool. Open that. I can get this back on camera now. So this is the extracted file. Okay, let's see. Ah, that's interesting. It's shining a light at me. This is what it's doing. Yeah, that's kind of frustrating that it comes with such a short cable. Because the Logitech camera, I've got more than enough cable, but it is a longer cable out of the box. That'd be great if you had a laptop sitting it on a desk. Thought maybe they might have some instructions in these text files that, let's see. Okay, so run me bat. Okay. Run it anyway. Okay, so I ran it. Gosh, why is that text so big? Okay, so it says to close all applications. They're using the camera. I didn't have any open, so then double click the run me bat. Run anyway. Okay, did that. Let me run that. Oh, I did not want to do that. Okay, so I guess the firmware is updated now. Not sure. All right, so I'm gonna see if I can now set this up earlier. I'm gonna see if I can add this as a new camera now. See if it's available. Okay, I don't really like the mounting on the it doesn't have a tilt ability. Oh yeah, it does. It's just kind of hard. It's kind of stiff. And that cable's so short, I'm gonna have to okay, so let me so up here is the Logitech, and the Logitech is the HD Pro webcam C920, and this is the this one is the Lumina. This is the Logitech. See if I can get these so they're not overlapping each other. Ooh, I might be able to do a side by side. Let's see. See if I can do a side by side. That about the same size. Let me add some text. I'll do Logitech. What did I say that was? HD C920. What I said? Logitech HD Pro C920. Is that what I said it was? HD Pro C920, yeah. And then let's do another text. Do. Definitely looks like the maybe I should just do it down here. Okay, so this is the side by side. Let me see what kind of adjustments I can do on the I'm gonna rename this so I'll remember. See if I can do custom. So that's the max resolution on that. Cool. Let's do the highest frame rate. See if that makes a difference. See what we get on the. Okay, if I have those the same size or not. Come on. I think that's pretty close. Okay. So let me go to. I really wish that. Let me see if I can't get the Logitech over here. I'm trying to get a better side by side than what I had. Okay, so that's as close to a side by side as I can get. You can tell that the Lumina is moving the camera around. So, okay, so let's see. There's that. Let's see if it has the. Let's go back over here so you can see what I'm looking at here. This is what the Lumina software opens up. As I said, when you open the software, it prompts you to log in, and you have to create an account. So, the AI features are not available yet. That's kind of disappointing because that was one of the reasons why I got the camera, was because it's supposed to blur the background, and it's supposed to kind of like adjust the aperture so you can have a an adjusted focal point there. It does have auto exposure and auto white balance. Right now, this is what you're looking at on the camera is the add the Lumina one real quick. Oh wow, I did the auto exposure and let me get the okay, so wow. That's crazy. Oh, okay, so I guess maybe that's on and then that's off, I guess. That's weird. Wow, you can get really dark with it. Alright, so this is the low light setting. Natural. Dark. Doesn't look like it's adjusting much. Let's see if there's any updates. Software is up to date. Oh. So I guess you can do some adjustments here. Well, that's kind of disappointing that they don't have the AI portion of the software yet. So the camera looks good, but apparently their software is not up to date yet. See if the zoom works. Huh. I guess the zoom feature doesn't work yet either. Well, so I have 2 complaints. Oh, I guess the zoom does work because that just got really wonky. So that just totally glitched out. Okay, so I have 2 complaints so far. The software isn't fully developed. The features that they advertise is not available yet. The on their website they had an advertisement that or a demo video that the AI feature, you hold up this little card and it does all the calibrating for you, and that does not appear to be available yet. And the cable is way too short. And apparently it just glitched out. Let me see if I can see if I can get it to come back up here. Let me just delete that. See if I can get it back. Yeah, so apparently within the software, the Lumina, or I was trying to make adjustments in the Lumina software and the camera has glitched out. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. So it is definitely not being very stable. So after trying to make some adjustments with the Lumina software, this is what the image looks like. I don't know if it's if it will let me adjust that. See if maybe I reactivate it. Okay, wait, maybe I'm back. Here we go. So apparently it glitched out, like maybe it glitched between the Lumina software and the OBS software. Maybe that's where it glitched. But as you can see, to me, the color definitely looks more natural. It's definitely a wider screen. Let me see if the let's see if the adjustments on here will. So let me go back to my other view. I'm gonna have to readjust that size. It's definitely more clear for sure. Okay, so this is the when you click on the OBS software, this is the video control that you get. Let me see if I can get some zoom on it. Okay, so that doesn't seem to be adjusting anything. Let's see if adjusting the resolution zooms it in. Okay, so that doesn't appear to zoom it, it just made the resolution different. I'll just cancel that. But side by side, definitely the color's different. Let me see if I can do a full screen comparison here. And okay, so what I'm trying to do is I'm add a web don't mean to be mumbling. What I'm doing is I'm trying to do a full screen here so I can. Let me get this fit to the screen here. The HD is definitely clearer. Okay. This is the full screen Lumina camera. To me, the colors are definitely better. The image is definitely crisper. Definitely a wider field of view. Let me go to the Logitech now. This is the Logitech C920. Let me go to the, I'll just go ahead and add some text just to, yeah, this is the Logitech one. And then let me go over here to the Lumina and add the text on it. I'm just adding that so when I go back and forth, it'll be a little more clear. Okay, so this is the Lumina 4K Ultrawide. As you can see, the field of view is definitely wider. To me, the color looks more natural. And then here's the Logitech. Narrower field of view. To me, the resolution isn't as clear. Let me make sure. Let me change that. That way I can make sure that I'm getting the largest comparison. Let me resize this here. Okay, so on the Logitech, that's the highest frame rate, highest resolution. I don't know what the device default is. What? Okay. That doesn't look right. What's going on here? I'm just trying to make sure I get the resolution maxed out on this so we can have a good comparison. Okay, so, whoa, that just looks really glitchy now. Let me go back to the Lumina. Okay, so this is the Lumina 4K. I'm trying to get these cameras as close as I can for comparison. Then let's go back. This is the Logitech. And on the Logitech, for some reason now it looks like it's kind of glitchy. So let's see. Not sure what's going on with that. When I had it on the 13, let's see. So weird, the Logitech seems to be glitching now. Okay, this is Lumina 4K. This is the Logitech. Seems to be some kind of a frame rate thing that's messing up. Not sure what's going on here. Let me deactivate it and reactivate it and see if that fixes the glitch. Nope. Still seems to be... Well, maybe that fixed it. Now it's got some kind of squashed angle there. Weird. Let me see if I can get the... Okay, let's see. Maybe this will be correct now. Nope, still glitching. Not sure what's going on with the Logitech now, but you can obviously tell that the quality on the Lumina camera is better. Let me go back to 1920 by 1080. That's what I had it on before. Okay, so apparently that's the only setting I can do full screen on the Logitech. So try to get these comparisons. This is Logitech. To me, the exposure looks brighter. Still a good image. Let's look at the Lumina. This is the Lumina 4K Ultrawide. Definitely a wider image. To me, the color looks more natural. I wish I could get these in identical positions, but the camera keeps moving on me. So the Lumina 4K, Logitech C920. Let's go back to the Lumina 4K. This is the Lumina 4K. This, the Lumina 4K will be more useful camera angle, I think, for me, because a lot of times I do guitar demos and bass demos, and now I'll be able to get the full instrument in frame before I've had a side camera with a different angle. But with the Lumina 4K, I can use this as my main camera, and then I can use the Logitech C920 as the side camera. Definitely like the look of the Lumina. And I am using some lighting, but I'm not using super bright lights. I don't like to have like these. Let me see if I can turn it up. Oh. Yeah, that's not gonna work with that little short cable. Yeah, the lights I have will get super bright, but I've found that they look a lot better when they're turned down. To me, it just gives a lot more natural look, a lot more natural image. Those are really sensitive. Definitely gonna have to get a longer cable for sure. Yeah, so I don't have any other 4K camera to compare it to. The selling point for me on this camera was the AI adjustments, where you're supposed to be able to use this to adjust the color and exposure, and have the aperture adjustment where you can adjust the background. And that software is apparently not available yet. Let's go back to the Logitech so you can see that. And this is the Logitech C920 that I've been using, which looks good. Okay, well, I hope this comparison has helped. The Lumina needs to get their software updated so you can use all the features, though. That's not a very good thing to advertise a feature but not have it actually ready yet. But I think I'll send an email today. Well, as always, thanks for watching. If you find my videos helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already done so, subscribe. And let me do one more side-by-side comparison here. This is the Logitech C920, and then This one here is the Lumina 4K. I give you a side-by-side view. But yeah, if you like my videos, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so, please subscribe. Trying to get my channel built up, and hit that bell for future notifications. And I may see you later on tonight. I'm going to do a live stream with some new software that I've gotten on, let me go back over here. This is, well, let me change my camera on here right now as we speak. See if I can do this here. So I'm going to add the Lumina. Then I got to adjust it down here. I'm going to use this one as my main cam now. Let me get this. Whoops. Let me rename this. Making adjustments on the fly here. If you're just stopping by, I am in the process of I did an unboxing of this new Lumina camera that I got today, and let's see. I'm trying to get it set up in my live stream window here. There we go. Now let me get the other camera back over here. Now, let me move this one back over here as my side cam. This is the one I usually use to show the instrument on the side. And now I have my Lumina as the main camera. So, but I definitely need a longer cord because that is just way too short. I wish I could show you, but my my PC tower is so my PC tower, exactly from my PC tower USB port to the center of my screen, is 32 inches. However, the cable that came with the Lumina camera has 32 inches. So I can't even get to the center of my monitor with it. So I have this kind of weird angled image there. Whereas before I had it on the center of the screen, so it looked more like I was looking at the center of the camera, and now I'll have to adjust. But yeah, so anyway, tonight what I was planning on doing is going through So not too long ago, I got the pigments for Arteria pigments, and last night I got my a lot of my sound banks loaded up, but they had a special where it was like a huge discount on getting 3 of the new preset packs. So I'm gonna go through these preset packs tonight, and they did have a lot of the banks that were available for free that I've added, and I could have sworn that I had some other preset packs that I had, but maybe I didn't. No, maybe they just weren't showing up on my account. But the base thermal, the EDM kinetic, and the trap chemical are 3 that were in the special that they were running, and I think it's running through January 6th, so you might go over there, and I don't know if they're specific to the pigments. You may just be able to get them, but it was like a huge discount. I think they were normally almost $100 for all 3, and they had all 3 on sale for $29. So, okay, well, this concludes this live stream for the comparison between the Lumina and the Logitech. One more time, the Lumina on the right side of the screen. It's actually on the left side of the screen on my monitor, and then the Logitech over here on the C920, if that gives you an idea what they look like. I think the color's definitely better on the Lumina for sure. And this seems to be a fairly new release. I just happened across an ad. I was looking at getting the Logitech Brio, the new Logitech, and what really sold me on the Lumina was the AI feature that's supposed to do auto color adjustments and auto exposure, and it comes with this little card, but apparently that feature of the software is not available yet. So after I stop this live stream, I'm gonna try to contact their support and see what's going on with that. Well, once again, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you like my videos, and hit that bell for future notifications so you'll know when I go live and when I post new videos. And I guess that's all for now. So thanks for watching, and have a good rest of your day, and be sure to hit that bell because I'm probably going to go live later on tonight with the pigments. That'll be going through some sounds and the new plugin that they have. So let me see if I can pull up my Arteria software center here. Oh, and if you were watching the other night when I was trying to go into my software center, let me pull that over here because I don't want to give away my license codes if those show up. But when I was having so much trouble getting into my software center, their server was down. So yeah, it's not even showing up. Oh, also right now on the Arteria website, they've got Tape Mello-Fi plug-in for free. It's supposed to give you a tape sound. So that's on the Arteria website. Let me see if I can pull that up. Oh, wait a minute. I went to my Logitech camera. Let me see if I can pull that up real quick so you can see. And I'll probably go over this more tonight, but yeah, this Tape Mello-Fi, it's available. Oh, wow, I guess it ended last night. Yeah, they had it for free last night. So maybe yeah, they had it available for free last night. Maybe last night was the last day. Oh, let's see. Yep. So yeah, I guess it's not available for free anymore. Or maybe you have to be logged in. Maybe if you already have an account, it was available for free. Oh. I don't know why that muted. It's got some pretty cool tape effects. But I'll probably go over that later on tonight. Well, thanks for stopping by. I didn't notice if anyone was trying to chat or not, but thanks for stopping by. This is the Lumina 4K Ultrawide. Once more, this is the Logitech C920 comparison. Do one more. I'll probably put a link because if people are watching this video in post, they probably don't want to see the hour-long rambling. So, comparison, Lumina 4K Ultrawide and the Logitech C920. That's what they look like, and I'm happy with the Lumina 4K, but as I mentioned, just little stuff. Obviously, anyone with common sense would know that you would need a longer than a 32-inch cable for a webcam. Especially when you are offering it for Windows users. So obviously Windows users would most likely have a PC, gaming PC, PC tower. Just a little common sense, would go a long way on that. So Lumina, I'm calling you out on that. Put a 6-foot cable in with your device. And don't advertise features to sell something that you haven't even released in the software yet. It's a good quality camera, but when you advertise features and you have them on all your demo videos online, then include them with the release and not say, oh, here's your camera, but you can't use what we advertised yet. So, yeah, I'm going to email them today, let them know what I think. But I'm still going to keep the camera because it looks really nice as it is. So, all right. Enough of my rambling. Give it a thumbs up if you like my video. And be sure to subscribe and hit the bell for future notifications. Thanks for watching and have a great night. And I'm trying to get faster at clicking on this. So have a great night.